It's a new T-shirt. Just trying new things. Yeah. It's a good distance. It's about less than 7 inches away for that. Quite sort of a wee bit more. Maybe you want to get kind of the front of the mouth rather than, you know, like that. Hello. Morning, everybody. Pitlick, Shumpin and Flobby, alls, thanks for subs. These are the good new days, aye. Where E-Girl's there, Zaki die, Gary Black, thanks for subs and bits. I'm reading all these sub messages that are really, really funny. Dr. Shanhatton, I'll say good morning to Bobby for you. Kazza, thanks for sub. Are we dip into the banter box? Absolutely, to celebrate your 4 days working from home. Darth Vader blam, please. If only you knew the plan. So, yesterday I did an impression of... What's his name again? James Earl Jones. The bit in Conan the Barbarian where he demonstrates that words are more powerful than the sword or something, whatever it was. Then he died. He died. He died, die. Conan Barbarian.
Steel isn't strong, boy. Flesh is stronger.
For flesh. Yeah. I did that impression yesterday, and then he died. That is power. People are saying, what's his name for? By the way, there's a hype train going on. People were saying Mufasa, something, Lion King. Just like, fucking. Number 1 should be Darth Vader. First thing you mention. But Star Wars is shite. Doesn't matter. I started watching... so I've watched Beverly Hills Cop, which I thought gave it a 3 out of 5. Beverly Hills Cop 2, 2 out of 5. Started watching Beverly Hills Cop 3, which I heard is fucking shite, and I wanted to just see how shite. And I put it off after about half an hour, because it's just nothing was happening. I don't find these films particularly funny anyway, but just... nothing was kind of happening. I want to force myself to watch it. I heard the new one, Axel F, is sort of alright. Probably alright for some of you folk, but no quite good enough for me. But I'll have a look. Baxter thinks a sub. Started watching that thingy Ridge. What is it? No spoilers, please. Film they're all talking about Netflix. One of the best films of the year. Rebel Ridge. Very quickly, within like first 5 minutes or something like that, I thought, oh, is this a kind of First Blood sort of thing? But we switched it off. We went to bed. That's your hype chest there. Kind of seemed alright. I know it's fucking good as people. People ruin everything. You could see a lot of these films. See if you just stumbled upon them on Netflix. Let's watch this. And you start watching it. You go like that. This is actually alright, this. And then you finish watching it and you go, do you know, I quite liked that. I liked that. But people go like that. Oh, the Netflix has just dropped the film of the year and the film of the year, and this is my favourite fucking film. And you watch it, and it's just kind of alright. I'm into brainless sort of films, but I don't think it's meant to be that brainless. There was a bit in it. Right, like, this isn't a spoiler. This isn't a spoiler. What's it called again? Something Ridge. What's it called? Rebel Ridge. There it is there, right? A former Marine confronts corruption in a small town where local law enforcement unjustly seizes the bag of cash he needs to post his cousin's bail. Right? Right? Action, crime action thriller. Right. Right? So that's no a spoiler there. Former Marine. What relevance has that got, do you think, when you read that? You know he has skills. Aye, that kind of thing, something like that. It's not just going to be like, I'm a Marine. I'm not going to former Marine. I'm not going to demonstrate any of that. Something will happen. There'll be some sort of action or violence. There's this bit in it, maybe about an hour in, right? Maybe this is a bit of a spoiler. You probably know at some point it sort of kicks off in some sort of way with somebody, right? It kicks off with somebody somewhere, right? I don't think that's so much a spoiler. I've not watched it. I mean, I've only watched about half it, right? But there's this fucking daft bit. Somebody, I want to say who, but somebody's looking him up on a computer. They're trying to look him up and say, who is he? Let's do a wee check on him. Obviously, well, it's police, obviously. Aye, they Google an acronym. Like, he's a former Marine, just like when he did fucking First Blood. This guy's got 2 Purple Hearts and that kind of thing. They look him up to see, who is this person who's came to town? Who is he? And it says something like, oh, he's a former Marine or something. And there's this bit they go, and it says somebody's looking up on the computer right in this office. It says and it's this sort of acronym thing, or it's something like MCMAP or something like that, right? What does that mean? And there's a sort of, no a fucking ticking time bomb sort of thing, but there's a kind of, like he's nearby or something like that, and it would be relevant to them. It would be useful for them to know what these initials mean, right? It's not like they're like, quick, check in the computer where it says those initials. No, Google what that means. Quick, quick, quick! He's coming. It's not like that. Just like what does that mean in his record that he's that MCMAP or whatever it is? Right, hold on, I'll look that up. I'll look that up. I wonder what that is. Could it be this? Could it be that? And you're thinking to yourself, don't tell me, does it mean that he's he's gone kind of AWOL? Is he extremely violent? Has he got a license to kill any cunt at any point? Is he dead good with weapons? Does he fucking transform into the Hulk? It'll be something, right? You get that feeling. They're ready to look it up. Now here's the fucking daft thing. He's nearby, right? And she's looking up what that means. She's just about to. I'm just checking. He's outside. Just checking what that is. Just googling what that is. He's outside. He's went out to speak to him. Just googling what that is. Oh, the Wi-Fi's went down. Oh, the Wi-Fi. I'm going to restart the router. As if we pure fucking care. Anyway, got to restart the router. All right. Oh well. She's unable to find out. And remember, they're just they're just curious. They're just like, I wonder what that means. That's all. Nothing says dangerous because he is MCAAP. What's this? They're just curious. Oh, got to restart the router. Like that. It's like, that's fucking... Because he's sort of outside, as if... Just so fucking daft. And then the router goes back on, and she's got the fucking internet again. And then she checks it out. And it's like... They read it out, and it's like... It's kind of uninteresting. It stands for martial arts type of thing or something like that. It just means he's dead good at fucking martial arts. That's all it means. It just means he's good at hand-to-hand fucking combat. Like a lot of soldiers. And like when she finds out, she's, oh my God. And she runs out. And so it's a wee bit of spoiler. And she runs out and she says, oh no, he's you know that. And then a wee kind of fight starts. Or he grabs a gun off of somebody, something like that. He's on the wiki page. But what's so daft about it is the fact he's a fucking former Marine or soldier of any kind tells you he's capable of some sort of, fighting or disarming somebody or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But she's saying it as if it's like as if he can't control himself, and the guy's pure mild-mannered. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to spoil this wee bit. It's not a big spoiler. It's at Rebel Ridge. See when she runs out, he goes, he's something, he's good at martial arts or what the fuck it is, or good at hand-to-hand something. The guy, the main guy, the sort of soldier guy, disarms the person that he's talking to. You know, the Marine one, the MCAAP thing. Grabs the gun or something like that. No, in response to her saying that. Just it's just that she was unable to warn the policeman in time that this guy is able to grab guns. He's able to punch people Honestly, and you're not even talking about he's surrounded by 7 people and they're ready to get him, and she's warning them, don't do it. He's legally entitled to fucking kill yous all. If you look at him the wrong way. Honestly, it's just like soldier stuff. It'd be different if, like, imagine it's like the local fucking town bullies or something, and they're pushing about this guy they know nothing about. He's just like that, and they're like, they're like that. And he's like, oh, just stop it! I'm warning you. You're warning us. What you gonna do about it? You know, like that. And he's just like, oh, stop it, please. And then somebody rushes out and go, he's a Marine, or he's fucking hard as fuck. And then he goes, like that. You already know he's a fucking former Marine. It makes no sense. And the fact it's like, oh, right, how's about, to add a wee bit extra tension, how's about the encounter of our protagonist with the sort of bad policeman sort of guy? How's about we increase the tension that you don't find out that he's like really, like, he used to be a Marine, but he's like really good at like fighting, and it's like that happens kind of in parallel. Like, he's talking to him, it's about to kick off, but then she's about to find out just how hard he is, like that, and then just when you find out how hard he is, he grabs the gun. Disney make very good. He never served overseas, so they underestimate him. There's a kind of thing like that. There's that sort of thing. But even then, they wouldn't think he's gonna disarm him, and it doesn't give him the right to fucking disarm and punch or whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't fucking make sense. And by the way, Beverly Hills Cop 2, there's a few bits in it I'm like, what? There's this bit, oh, there's no point even fucking telling you. It's only Beverly Hills Cop 2, but I was watching it going like that. Anyway, I liked Oddity. That was alright. Geo and Milford, Assquacker, thanks for subs. I don't want to play Lego Star Wars now with you. Rowan, constant slew of no games. Anything fulfilling fucking magic into it. Well, I'm alright going through game after game after game and going like that. Not even games that I like, just let's move on. Like, see that Expeditions seems alright, but I'm just like, I've played that now. I'm maybe no too interested in completing games or getting, like, I've got to play it for like 3 whole fucking days. Otherwise, what's the point? I don't want to play games that have got a story and just as I'm getting started, I just go like, bin, even though I like it. But see if I get the gist there and I'm like, aye, I want to move on. It's not like it's the only game made this year or anything like that. So I'm alright to be playing a game and then a new game the next day, a new game the next day, a new one the next day. Baldur's Gate 3 isn't the point. I'd play it for, well, a day. I'd just get up and run and then bin it again, like I did twice. Bloodshot, Potion, Skiba, Baxter, thanks for subs. Thank you very much. Like, I've got, if I go to Xbox, right, you can't see this, right, but if I go to Xbox, Game Pass, all PC games, and by the way, this doesn't work. I'm looking at all PC games, right? Update available. You're always fucking updating. No. Sort by recently added to Game Pass, right? And I click on that. And the top thing that I see, they've actually done it by alphabetical. That's alphabetical fucking order. And then it isn't. The first one you see is Astroneer. Filters, forget about that. Recently added to Game Pass, right? Astroneer. That's not the most recently added one. I'd say. And it's Crackdown 3, Disneyland Adventures, Forza Horizon 4. They're the most recent. Gears of War 4. Hellblade. The most recently added one is probably the Expeditions that got added just the other day, I think. Can you believe that doesn't work? Can you believe that? Do you actually get what I'm saying here? I'm on the Xbox app thing. I don't like calling these things apps. I call them programs, but once they call it an app, fuck it. I always think of apps as on the phone. I go to all PC games that are available to me on Game Pass, because I've got Game Pass for the rest of the month. And I just want to see... I want a list of games that says sort by recently added to Game Pass. So you would think then that means... Wait a minute, maybe I'll click that. Is that it? I had it, there was a wee arrow pointing up. I clicked on it, now it's pointing down. And it's got Expeditions, Star Trucker, Core Keeper.
That's one for the blooper reel.
So, in case you didn't follow that, basically I was sorting it in the opposite direction. Okay. Do any of these games jump out at you? Age of Mythology Retold Standard Edition. Do you know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do, right? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to very quickly... Atlas Fallen. Rain of Sand. Mafia. Crash Bandicoot. I was playing that, but I streamed that before. Actually, I think. For a wee while. Modern Warfare 3. Creatures of Ava. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to click a number of these fucking things and just get them downloading and then forget all about them. That's what I'm going to do. Install. Right, Age of Mythology. That's that getting downloaded. Atlas Fallen. And solo or co-op, right? I'll do it with 3 games, right? Mafia might be a wee bit interesting. Crash Bandicoot, I can't be fucked with. I do that and I do kind of shite at it. And I played it before. And Creatures of Ava or Ava, I don't really know what that is, but Oh, what's that it says? Let your empathy guide you as you play an exciting action adventure. Sounds fucking creature saver game. And one more. One more. Konistogami, Path of the Goddess. There's a game called Flock by Annapurna Interactive. Magical Delicacy. That looks so cute. Flock is alright, right? Install. What's that? What's that? Multiplayer co-op. What do you mean? Adorable flying creatures with your friends. Can you play it online capabilities online? Can you play it by yourself? Flock. I will not be getting. Let's just download it and do that. And one more, Magical Delicacy. A wholesome pixel art platformer. Cook magical delicacies. That's that. That's us. I wonder if anybody will be on my case at some point saying, you know, downloading games in this sort of way, just sort of going, download in that way, it's actually wasteful. When you do that, you're using up energy in your computer. You're using up, fuck is that? The servers. Carbon footprint, you know, just going like, oh, I'm just going to download a fucking 15 gig fucking game. I'll just download that 20 gig one, just that 10 one. Look, there's no ethical thingy under, what do you call it, right? So get off my fucking case. Are these downloading or no? Wait a minute, wait. Hold on. My library. Install queue. Good, that's that downloading. It's 75 megabytes per second. You heard me. Bytes, capital B. I'll leave that to get on with. Benji, Valentine's, Belm, Ed Not Ted, thanks for subs. This nitpicking from the man who accepted the doctor in Oddity had no computer on his desk, worked in a 1920s asylum and had files on paper. No, I know. There was some certain bits didn't quite add up. Wait a minute, was it not meant to be the 90s or something? No, because he liked with the phone, remember? Was it maybe the 90s? Did I say it starts from like 1998? Am I getting mixed up with another film? Sekiro, forget it. Old Bald Git and House. Thanks for subs. It's shite, click the sort button again. Benji. Glad you like your badge, Valentine's. Belm, thanks for sub. Memorising a bunch of Deutsch. Got a German language exam. Go in and go like that. This isn't Dutch. And I go, Dutch? And they go, I have to learn Dutch. And they go, you mean Deutsch? This is German. And you can go like that. I didn't know. You didn't make that clear. And then they'll give you another year. Because Dutch kind of looks like Deutsch, doesn't it? You didn't say that. You didn't say that. Alright, and would you like to do the Dutch exam then? No, because I'm not here for Dutch. I'm here for German. That's what confused me. Why have I got to learn Dutch? Don't know if I should be learning Dutch or Deutsch. And then when they ask you what you're talking about, you say to them, the man who tries to catch 2 chickens at once catches neither. And they'll probably let you, they'll give you another year for, Jongo and Benji thinks the subs. Medieval Dynasty is on Game Pass. What was my reason for not doing that? No voice, voice acting. Man returns overdue library book. Fruit machine coming right up. Man returns overdue library book. Let the story commence. Well, I'm returning it now. This is in medias res, but I'm returning it now. But it is late, and we do have a policy. I know what the policy is. I looked it up, but I don't think you should be doing that because I knew I was going to get hit with this sort of. I had a feeling I was going to get hit with this sort of shit. But you're going to get people who they're just not going to bring it back. You're not going to hear from them again. You're not going to hear from anybody. I'm not paying that. I can't afford that. Do you know what? And he picked up the books and he went to walk away. And I went, excuse me. He went, no. Because you're not going to chase me up to find me, but you find me when I come in. I'm just going to take them up the road. I'd be better off putting them in the bin. I know you're strapped for cash, by the way. I know you're strapped for cash. The Tories didn't do anything for yous, and Labour aren't going to do it either. Yous are fucked. Nobody needs libraries anymore anyway. I'm keeping yous on a fucking job by being here. Nobody fucking needs libraries anymore. It's all on fucking internet. Nobody fucking needs libraries anyway. Nate fucking just old cunts fucking falling asleep, humming a pish. And he walked out, and just as he was walking out, a mother and 2 children were coming into the library. And the mother said to one of the children, "Here we are, your favourite place. I love the library." And he watched them. He went outside and he watched through the window. He could see them. And the mall was sitting down. And one of the Waynes was playing about. Another Wayne was like looking at, it's a children's section. The books. Picking up a book and having a look and putting it back. And she looked like she was getting to put, have a sit down, put her feet up for a bit. And he just thought to himself, libraries aren't just about you go in, you get a book, you leave. It's a kind of community centre type of thing as well. And if you start forget about the importance of books and providing books for free, what are we? Just then, a security guard came up to him and said, "What are you staring at? Why are you staring at her?" He went, "What? Why are you staring at her in the Waynes there? Do you know them?" He went, "No, what? I'm just looking in the library. No, to look in the library. I saw you. There's nothing over there except them. I want to know why you're staring there. You're the person who just ran away with the books. Ran away with a book? I didn't fucking run away with any books. I came in to return them, and she's like that. Oh, I'm going to hit you a fucking... watch your language. Oh, fucking watch your language. The security guard grabbed him. This is Craig, by the way. Craig went like, you fucking dead. You're not the fucking police. Get your hands off us. I am permitted by law to restrain you if you have stolen. I'm not fucking stolen anything. Get your fucking hands off us. Put the horn up his back like, He was like looking about for anybody filming it. You're fucking hotness. And they took him in, into the library. And he was like, in the mall. And the Waynes were looking at him like that. One of the Waynes went behind the mall. You're scaring the children. Oh, fucking leave it! I didn't fucking take it! At the end, I just ended there. And that's a true story. How do I know? I was that child. I was that child. Robotron and Frazzle, Dirty Mullet, thanks for subs. Thank you very much. I've not heard the ayat for a while. Did Matthew Perry's assistant have a choice? Hollywood veterans aren't so sure. First ever hair loss treatment can regenerate 90% of lost hair. That's not relevant to me. Look, all I've got to say is this. Is Jeff Bezos bald? Then that's that. You don't need to read that. Oh, somebody wanted the banter box. Something for the banter box. How's about... Right. Papua New Guinea to Turkmenistan. Easy. Easy. Malaysia. Is Malaysia next to Indonesia or the Philippines? Here's how I remember. Malaysia, Indonesia. They're next to each other. Right, then we'll take it up to Malaysia. I mean, that is fucking Malaysia. No, that's not Malaysia. Right, Malaysia. Wait a minute, was that Malaysia? Indonesia. Oh, I can't even remember what I typed 10 seconds ago. Wait a minute. What? No. No. Where's the fucking rest of Malaysia? That's that bit of fucking Malaysia. Where's the rest of it? Thailand. Oh shit. Oh right. Silly me. That's it there. Right. Okay. Right. Let's just chuck. There we go. That's a big help. Let's chuck in a Russia. That'll help us. Right, Thailand, Myanmar. Right? Don't know how you... Hold on. Let's find it once and for all. My Thailand is thriving and my... Well...
Myanmar and...
There we go. That's American though. They don't really always say things the right way. Right. So there's Russia. Turkmenistan. I've got a feeling Afghanistan's below. Oh! Oh well. That's that. Russia. Kazakhstan. That's fucking big, that. Turkmenistan. Uzbekistan. Kyrgyzstan. Pakistan. Afghanistan. Iran. Right. Azerbaijan. Right. Keep this in mind. Kazakhstan. If you could think of Pakistan, that's going to hard. Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan. They're all there. Is there any other ones run about here? No. They're all there. They're all there. Right. Just take mental notes. Did that. Done that this morning. Guess the country. Something to do with heroes. Oh, no. Echo Beach. That was kind of like cheating in a way. Easy. No, I'm not even gonna guess it. It's Call Me by Go West. Right, this one. Oh. All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You by Heart. Or is it I Get Weak by Belinda Carlisle? Da, 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 da. Or is it All I Wanna Do? Da, 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 na, na. I've got a feeling it's I Get Weak. Yeah, fucking. It's not that either. This is the number one, remember? Ooh. Missing You by John Waite. I should have known that. The mega scale structures that humans could one day build. We're no one day building anything. From planet lifters to space cannons. Not interested. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Am I right? somebody in my For You tab on Twitter says, Amazon is basically just expensive. And what's that? Is it Timu? How do you say it? At this point, almost everything is white labeled garbage. People just typing out the same fucking word but with a space. Timu. What's white labeled garbage? What's that? What's white labeled? Please don't buy stuff from Amazon, says Slice Me Nice. Please see you. Look to your life and your habits and your choices, and you sort all of them out first. How's about that? You concentrate on you, right? You concentrate on you and making you the best person you can be. Once you're perfect, then come to me and go, I can actually improve you as well, Limmy. Please don't this. Please don't fucking you. Done that already. Slice Me Nice. Let's see, please. Slice Nice, please tell the truth here. Slice Me Nice. Are you a vegan? No, then sit down and shut up. Somebody who benefits, exploits these poor animals. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, you know. I mean, what do cows do anyway? I mean, they just sort of stand about doing fuck all, shiting as they walk. What kind of life is that? That's why we get to put them to good use. What today is this? This is what you should do. Post on the internet somewhere your thoughts of what is right and what is wrong and what people should do and what they shouldn't. And you just post them there. And just let me know, just let people know that's where they can go if they want to become a better person. I'll post them. No, that's a shite one. I've said this before. Before you criticise anybody, you must present to them, and this is a law that I would bring in if I was in charge. Before you criticise anybody for their choices, you must, first of all, present a document, a link to a publicly available document that lists all your shortcomings and all the decisions you've made that you don't think are maybe 100% ethically sound. You must, what's the word? Prostrate yourself. It's impossible to avoid Amazon entirely, but you should where possible. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Look up Project Nimbus. You look it up. Imagine trying to fucking educate a fucking 49-year-old who turns 50 next month about what's fucking right and wrong. If I've not fucking learned by now, I'm never fucking learning. If I don't care by now, I'm never fucking caring. Look up this and you should do this and you should do that. Listen, by the way, it's just a bit of fun, right? Just a wee bit of joke, right? Who was that again? Who was it I was arguing with? See, I can't remember. How can I remember where no to shop and where to shop? I can't remember what happened 10 seconds ago because of look at the beard, look grey. Was it Slice Me Nice? So I can't remember. Is it Slice Me Nice? Slice Me Nice, can I ask can I ask it? I know it's a bit of fun, but I'm 50 here 50 months or something. Hey, listen, it's just a wee bit of fun. Are you right? So you said you're not a vegan. Do you eat meat? What is it you do that is not vegan? It's maybe a more efficient question. I don't eat people like Bezos does. That's called whataboutery. I asked you a question about you. My not vegan traits are mostly eating meat. Eating fucking meat. What's a fucking scumbag? What a fucking scumbag. How the fuck you can go about wagging the finger or tut-tutting to anybody when you do that? I do it. But I know it's no nice. I got you to mention Project Nimbus, so I win. Oh, right, this is a sort of vanity sort of thing. It's like a power, like a kind of power move thing. It's not really about rights and wrong. It's you feeling that you're making things happen, right? It's just difficult to do. It's difficult knowing what they do to the animals and things like that. Cows, what they do to chickens, how the chickens are kept, how they're killed. All of them. The whole thing. And milk, just milk itself is fucking terrible. What they do. Constantly keep them fucking... Is it right they constantly keep the cows like pregnant or in a state of lactating, basically? Keep them pregnant to keep the milk coming in their wee fucking cage things. And is it not true that there's like stuff in the milk they have to filter out? It's like something to do with the bacteria, the germs on the teats or something due to the pus and blood. It's barbaric. I'm barbaric. You're barbaric, that person. And I simply will not be told of what I should or should not be doing by a barbarian. By what is essentially a barbarian. Someone who's essentially a barbarian. I know what's going on. I know a lot of it. I kind of know what's going on, but I choose to do it anyway. At least I fucking admit it. And I don't try and make myself forget about how much a cunt I'm by going on the internet and going like that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. As if you're fucking making the world a better place. It's embarrassing. But rest assured, and they think about it, I go, I don't know if I should be doing this. So there's that, I do that at least. So I'm not all bad. It's not worse than a fucking hypocrite though. You shouldn't do that. And if I do it, what does it mean? Am I bad? I think it was Jesus who said, Tony Kane, Welland, Baskill, Search Find, Don, Madam, thanks for subs, thank you very much. I heard you killed James Earl Jones. I didn't mean to, it's just the power that I've got this thing. Go to the shop. No. Slice me nice. Stop exploiting animals and putting animals through hell just because you want a nice burger or chicken nuggets or milk. Stop. You should not do that. Irish cows have a great life. Stop. You should not do that. Will you now stop? I'm still hanging on to this whole ancient, sort of Irish cows don't enable that, right? Just like, let's just keep it fucking light. Bringing in the fucking big guns and the heavy duty topics in order to take the attention off yourself, that's so low. Leave animals alone. Leave animals alone. Leave animals alone. Leave. It's a shame they got rid of that chant thing, isn't it? Thank you for your information. I'd like to thank everybody for the information that they bring forth to me. I'm on the internet though, and I do see these things, but I make the choices that are best for me and most convenient for me in my life. Rest assured, if you're thinking to yourself, am I a better person than Limmy? Is he a worse person than me? You're correct. I'm not as good as you. You win. Tao Xiao, thanks for sub. Thank you very much, Tony. Welland, thanks for subs. Sickens me to even fucking say that. Oh, what I was going to say was, still clinging on to that old sort of primal defending myself, thinking, what about you? What about you? And rather than letting go. Letting go. In fact, wait a minute. I think Al Pacino said it well when he played the devil. Al Pacino. Is it here? Is it here? Under actor versus over actor, perfect harmony. Where is it? In the courtroom. Al Pacino, devil's advocate. Court. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. He's speaking to him privately. It's fucking shite. That's your Al Pacino did. Aye, that's him fucked now. Well, that's a big shame. That's a big shame. I was really looking forward to that. Is it there? No. It's just going to be YouTube. I don't want you even looking at this. Nah. Is it? Haven't got a TikTok. Can you believe it? Log in. What if I click on that, like that one right there?
Too cocky. Don't get too cocky, my boy.
Search for the word guilt, because I just saw it. It's not there. I'm locked in. That's me locked in now. You know what, I'll tell you, boy, guilt is like a bag of fucking bricks. All you got to do is set it down. I fucking love that. But this. Pish, and mere pish. Absolute crap. Oh, what about this clip cafe?
Set it down. All you gotta do, set it down.
I fucking love that. I love that. How fucking psychopathic. Looky, Mr. J, thanks for subs. Just like that. You feel guilty about something fucking bad you've done. Just got to press it down. Just no care. Just that's it. Oh, I've met people like that, and it's funny. It's fucking funny. No funny being at the receiving end of them. Dude, thanks to sub. Thank you very much. Somebody tweeted me kind of recently, last month or something, saying, maybe longer than that, You shouldn't. So fucking blocked him right away. The other day, I don't know if you know the band Modern Talking that I've played quite a lot. Blue System. I tweeted some pictures for the albums. Blue System album. The other day. And here's some of them. There's, could you show the pictures, bigger pictures, please? Because I know they fucking exist somewhere. It's just seeing that same fucking face with that fucking hair and a bright white sort of Bee Gees teeth. Again and again, right? So I tweeted like 4 of them, right? Four of these, right? Can't remember which ones. And it's a guy. He's worth about $250 million or something like that. He's dollars anyway. And I said the fucking state, right? And somebody replied to me saying, "Limmy, this is punching down. He's something like he's not a good looking guy or something. You are, or something like that, right?" They might have been joking, I don't know, but I blocked him because I thought they might be serious. Defo joking. Here, maybe they were joking. Oh wait. Because they're insulting them. You know, they're saying that's no nice, right? The guy's no good looking. Or something like that. I'm not sure, but I blocked him anyway. No, I know what you're thinking. No. What you think he's fucking better looking than me? No, they're obviously joking. But that's your joke. That's not a joke. There are people out there who think I'm good looking. Or they feel that I'm attractive in some sort of way that they can't quite put their finger on. Who? Just statistically speaking. What are their names? They'd like to remain anonymous. Shug and Gurpings, thanks to subs. When they sing the It's Easy bit in Brother Louie. Do you ever hear that in the headphone mics? It's easy in that song. Do you ever hear it in the It's Easy? Oh, easy. No, but I'll tell you something. I was actually thinking, I went for a walk yesterday and I was playing Underworld, the album Beaucoup Fish, and it took me back to that time. What with that cunt? Shug thinks a sub. Were they joking? I don't think they were. No, I don't think they were. Oh, I like that. Can we get... I need an enhancement on this hair, please. Get in, man. I'm going on a blind date. A blind date, 2024. I wonder if there's parts of Germany where... I think now and again, I wonder if you sort of, I don't know, go somewhere in Scotland, kind of maybe up north or somewhere, there are cunts that look like that. And like, there's still a wee bit in the kind of 80s, or that was the hair that they had. That's what they did with their hair when they were, like that's a local kind of shagger. or some wee English wee fucking village, and he's no changed since the fucking 80s. You can just imagine it, you know, you're passing through some fucking wee town, and we go in there for like dinner, and then we just, you know, and then we keep on driving, and you go in, it's a wee local sort of place, and like that kind of looking at, you know, in a kind of American Wolf in London way, but just sort of know that you're local, and you see that cunt there. So I think sees it a bit, and you go like that. Excuse me, could you take a look at this? And he comes outside, and you put a brick right in his face. No, that's not nice. I don't like violence like that. It's just, no, it's disgusting. Stuff like that actually happens. Because I come from a rough, tough council estate, I've witnessed violence, and all that, I kind of reenact it to try and control it. If I'm the one that's in, you know, charge of the violence, if I concoct these violent stories, then it's the way I'm dealing with it. I deal with it by enjoying it. It reminds me Everything Starts with an E by Easy Posse. The bass line for that kind of, the chord thing's the same. Now this, 18 years ago, look, nobody's uploaded a fucking new one. The quality of this will be in the gutter. Because see the video, it's got these sparkly things all through it, and that's shite for compression. I kind of liked it at the time, but I also hated it. I remember when I was about 15, there's two lassies that I knew. We were running at the Millport Primary School, I think. During the summer holidays, Millport Primary School is just, it's fucking, there's nothing there. We would go around there and drink. We had like a kind of school shed sort of thing, so we'd go around there and fucking drink in the sort of playground bit. And I see these two lassies that I knew, and they were like dancing to that. I think you could hear it. I think we could hear it for, what year was that? About 1990 or 89 or something. When was it? Everything starts with an E. 1989. Summer 89. Could have been the year after, mind you. So I would have been 14 or 15. And they were sort of, you could hear it, there was a kind of, the Garrison, as it called it, there's this sort of bit where there was like dodgems, an arcade, and things like that, kind of in this sort of grassy sort of park bit in Millport, and they'd play music kind of loud, and I think that must have been playing, because they were sort of dancing about, kind of 7 o'clock, summer sort of, you know, it's still a bit light. They'll dance a bit, and they were doing that ecstasy bit, you know, that saying that. I just got this memory. When I hear that, I think of that. Millport map. I'm going to point to exactly where it is. In case you're interested. Can we get a satellite picture on that? Yeah. Cumbria Primary School. You go in there. So we get a carry out. We get a carry out down there. Somewhere. Come up here. there's a primary school. We go up there. There we go. Go round, back there, and I think it was here. I think that's the shed there. No, the shed. Is that a shed? What would you call it? Aye. What do you call it? A shed? No, what would you call it? What's the thing you sort of sit in? It's got a bench and a shelter. A shelter, the fucking word that I'm looking for. No, not gazebo. Just, there's a bit where, it's fucking raining. It's got a big flat roof. It's not an actual shed like, you open a fucking door. Shelter. School shelter. There. And I think it was they were dancing about there. Just got this vivid fucking memory. Because I remember thinking at the time I wasn't taking eckies. I think maybe I don't even know if by that point I was drinking. I think. I hadn't taken acid yet. I hadn't taken eckies yet. So see hearing that ecstasy sort of thing, I was kind of a bit like, what is that anyway? I'd sort of heard about it almost sounded like, imagine people started talking about like that drug GHB or something. You sort of heard about it, but you don't really know what it is, and you just go, is that no just like something that somebody like River fucking Phoenix had or something, and you get it in fucking Hollywood? Just like, it's a kind of far away, people take something. Or for me, it's like, now that I don't take anything, it's like hearing about fucking ketamine or what's that other one, that fucking plant thing, MCAT. Aye, things like that, like a kind of, it's somewhere else kind of drug. Red Dwarf, Seg, Matt, Rhinoceros, thanks to subs. Full week of streams, yes. You sit back and relax. But it's funny, I had this memory. Yesterday, I went for a walk and I was playing the album Beaucoup Fish by Underworld. And any time I play that, I get reminded of the office that I used to work in when I just started learning Flash, and I got a placement in a web company, started learning Flash. I was shite. I didn't really know anything to begin with. And then I sort of taught myself that and got help and looked things up and started to feel I'm actually fucking good at something. I'm actually good at this. I can... People who before were like that, what? Look, it's easy. I like that woman now, and the managers are coming up to me and going, is Brian available? No, I've actually got him working on that. How soon can he do this? They're actually wanting me to do things and want me to come up with ideas for things. And I was starting to feel fucking good at something for the first time in my fucking life. I've never felt that, says Scaly Jake. Well, it's fucking good when it comes. And that album, I sort of got into that album and got into Underworld at run about that time. And that album takes me back to that time. I used to love working late. It was an office that had about 30 people in it or something like that. And I used to love just sort of like working during the day, fucking about and just chatting and just staying fucking late. I used to like the place emptying out a bit because we were up in Sky Park. I know I've talked about this before and it's not particularly interesting, but you know, up there, that building up there. Whoops. Can I go back? Can I go there? That one up there, right? In there, and it goes all the way back to there. That was like the kitchen bit, I think. This whole bit goes all the way back. And I used to love it because it's just a nice memory. a nice time in my life, because even though I was like fucking overworked for hardly any fucking money, really, it was a lot of money for me, and I was dying to fucking work. Dying to work, and getting to come up here. We're in there, I think. Rather than going back to my fucking, the house I was staying in with my dad's house, the family house, in Cambodge, up my loft, it was alright, kind of shite computer and all that. Up there, nice office, better computers, getting to work on things. I fucking loved working. I fucking loved doing all that and figuring out how I'm going to make things and coming up with ideas for things and looking up lots of forums and other people who were good at Flash, looking up what they were making and figuring out how to sort of copy it and learn for it and sort of, you know, that kind of thing. And I used to love the office just sort of emptying out, and I'd have the place almost either completely to myself, and I'd have like the music on a bit loud, like that Underworld album, or like Flash Radio or Groove Tech. I think Groove Tech was about at the time. Any sort of DJ ones or internet radio stuff, which is all kind of new back then, 1989. And so I hold the place to myself, look out the fucking window, there's you know, just, it was fuck all to see there, but you know, just looking about, windows that looked all the way to the south down there, all the way that way to the west, all the way to the north. Fucking magic. I loved it. So that music takes me back to that, takes me back to the kind of, that feeling that I had when I loved Underworld and I thought they were pure fucking cool, and the music was all kind of new and new things were fucking happening, and music would come on the radio, internet radio, some new song by somebody called Ricky Martin, a new one by somebody called Britney Spears, a new one by somebody called Eminem, a new one by somebody called Christina Aguilera, and all these sorts of things. Some fucking new song by Eiffel 65, some new song by fucking Backstreet Boys. Sort of cheesy pop and dance stuff, and I loved that kind of mid-20s, that feel. I went for a walk yesterday, I was listening to the album Beaucoup Fish, and it was taking me back. I like to do that sometimes, right? Underworld, what's it called? Cups. The beginning of it takes me right fucking back. Feels all kind of... and I was walking yesterday and I was thinking back to then, and I was thinking... I was thinking, what is that I liked about it? I tweeted about it the other day. Joshy, Cook thinks the subs. Big Jake, Goth thinks the subs. Fuck this, get Freddy on. Red Dwarf. Thanks the sub, thank you very much. Goth thanks the sub. I tweeted about it the other day. I was thinking, I miss that kind of sort of ignorance that I used to fucking have. Ignorance, that naivety, and like looking up to people. What's the other word that I used when I tweeted it? Inferiority. That kind of feeling, being being inferior to people in my head. I know that sounds weird, like, what's the new you think you're superior? I mean, like, I used to look up to people. I used to, like, say Underworld, oh my God, it's magical. And other Flash developers who were, like, well known, or somebody who was in charge of some design agency or something like that in London, or oh my God, it's thingy. Look, oh my God, look, and aspiring to things and thinking to myself, oh, this could mean this. If this works out, then that could mean that. Believing the sort of hype of things and that whole kind of thing, like if I get this thing, that's going to lead to this. Or what? This is going to be some fuck this, that kind of thing. Just that, maybe like optimism, but and just as you get older, for me anyway, maybe it's not the same for everybody. You don't look up to people. You don't. I don't know if it's because of I don't know if it's because of the type of work that I go into, like the telly stuff, and that's maybe led to one or two. The experience of like people coming up to me and wanting a picture, that the feeling of being a bit kind of recognisable in Glasgow anyway, or on the internet or whatever, gives me a feeling that, and having met one or two famous folk, not a lot, nothing like pure fucking like, not like so I say Madonna, but a lot used to give a fuck about Madonna. But just enough that it's no as I'm not looking up anymore, if you know what I mean. I don't mean I'm up there with the people who are fucking up there. I mean, they seem they never used to seem people like that, and that whole thing about like say being on the telly, somebody who's on the telly, and all that used to seem out of reach and magical and impossible and all the rest of it. And then having had my experience, even just with some BBC Scotland fucking sketch show, and meeting people and having people come up to us and being recognisable and getting used to it, getting used to walking through Glasgow and people looking at me and people taking pictures and things like that, and or online, my face getting used as a fucking meme type of thing. People who don't know who the fuck there's that face you use when it's something to do with somebody waking up or getting disturbed or bright fucking light. I'm used to it. So things feel less sort of magical, and in terms of that whole, if I do this, I've got, the other thing is I've got everything, I've kind of got materially, that is, I've got kind of everything. Hear that? I've kind of got kind of satisfied in that fucking regard. I'm no like, oh here, I need a motor or a new bike or a bigger fucking house or my expensive fucking just a second. Hey there. Like, don't know why I'm putting the fucking earphones in, but Pure Ghost, thanks for sub. Thank you very much. Keep up with thank you very much. So, see the new awfully large desk? This desk could be, it's like getting a big telly. This desk. When I first got it, I thought, this is daft, this is too big. Now I'm like that, it needs to be bigger. I want it bigger now. I've not got that. I'm no like. If you were to say to me, what's your sort of dreams, or what is it what are you aiming for? What would you kind of like? In terms of things or doing something, I'm like. If you ask me in my mid-20s, I'd love to make this thing and everybody's like looking at it and they really like it, or love to go to this thing and see that band and meet people and relationships and in terms of pals or when I was single, women, lassies, and drinking, drugs. It sounds like some sort of fucking rock and roll lifestyle. I just mean, just standard fucking 20s, 20-something sort of thing. And getting somewhere, I've got bosses, and my bosses have got a boss. That kind of thing. And now I'm in charge of fucking... I've been in kind of... Well, I say in charge of my life. I'm sure Lynn would fucking laugh at that. But I've been kind of self-sufficient for about 20 years. Angie thinks the sub. Shout out to Discord. Or a big shout out to Discord. So I've not got any feeling of I want to do another telly thing, or I feel like I've got a film in me, a book in me. I want to travel to not... I just feel with 20 years left, maybe, if I drop dead at 70, let's say, I've just got these wee things to tick off. I have got one or two wee things like that, but can't think of them right now. But I've not got that... sometimes I go like that, right? I'll get more people to come in here. Let's see if I can get more people to come in. Post some things on Instagram to say that I'm live. Tweet, I'm live. But I've got fucking everything. That's how it fucking feels in terms of these sorts of things. But the thing that I know I've said all this sort of stuff before. The thing that has driven me to make the things that I've made in the past and Limmy.com and my videos, my old wee videos I used to put in my site, and the pictures, and there's a picture of my fucking cock, and there's me with my arse out, and here's a wee interactive thing, and here's a clever thing, and a lot of it was to sort of express myself and all the rest of it, but mostly it was to get a reaction and entertain people and see what people think, and for people to go like, that's really good what you made, that's dead clever, or and all that. That and the feeling of being fucking skint, and that drive, like maybe getting on the telly. I could maybe get on the telly and then getting on the telly, and then the pilot, and then maybe getting a series, and then getting a series, and then maybe getting the second series, getting a second series, and a third series, and then deciding I want to fucking stop now. They try to do sitcoms, they didn't work out. Nobody fucking liked the pilot, so that was that. But I've not got this feeling of... I also felt that I don't know if I'm fucking suited for it anyway, despite these knockbacks. I mean, not just because of the knockbacks, but I just kind of didn't like it either. But then the books... Write a book, actually getting to write a book and feel a book that's in the fucking shops, and go on a tour and everything, and meet people and sign books, and then getting to do this, actually stream games and just ramble on for a living, and because of yous earning enough of a fucking income that's it, that I can actually just do this fucking full time. And I've as yet not had any feelings in terms of work, career stuff, ambition. I've not had any of the feelings of you should really be doing this other thing, or do you not really want to aim for this though? I just go like that. Like, see if I was maybe in my mid-20s and I suddenly had this sort of thing thrust upon me in some way, it just suddenly came about, I'd maybe be like, and I'd not made any telly stuff yet, I'd maybe go like that. I wonder if I could get in the telly. I wonder if I could make a film. Or even if I'd made the telly stuff already in my mid-20s, I might be like, right, I really need to try and get a film made. I like horror films. I watch horror films, or unsettling stuff, psychological stuff, or something like that. I want to, and I go like that. I could do better than that. I don't like that. I think that's shite. I think I could do better on a lower fucking budget. I'm going to really aim for that. I'd maybe do that in my mid-20s. See now, I just go like that. You got to write it. The frustration not coming up with anything good or original. But imagine you did. Imagine you really liked what you wrote. You've then got to convince some cunt to, like, maybe come up with some of the money. Or if you can do it in such a low budget, you can fucking fund it and hopefully get your money back when you, whatever the fuck it is you do. You've got to meet people and work out what is it you actually do to earn money. How do you get in touch with a distributor? What the fuck is that? What is that? Will this be in theatres? Will this be in the cinema? Or what? Then you got some fucking, somebody come along going like that. We're not doing it unless this should get changed. You've got this artistic sort of vision and somebody goes like, I just think it's that good. And you're like, but I like it. Or dare? No, I'm not so sure. Actors, directing, the whole production thing, the whole crew thing, cost spiralling. If somebody else is paying for it, they might want to call the shots with making it a bit more accessible or mainstream or something. And for what? I know what it feels like to want to make something and then making it myself and then people going like that. I really liked that. And then it goes away. Do you know what I mean? I know what it feels like. Like, I can experience it in my head. I can imagine it. I do that. I make it. People go like that. Fucking really, really good. And people tell me that. And, like, what's the best case scenario? Some sort of fucking award or something. Imagine an Oscar and you get to go to the Oscars and all that. And, like, just imagine it. Just go fucking daft. I don't mean it's likely, but just imagine it. What's the best sort of thing? Oh, an Oscar, or nominated, or some other kind of thing. Fucking BAFTAs or the actual ones. Palme d'Or, something like that. And they go, really good. People are talking about me. It satisfies that wee kind of egotistical part of me that needs people to go like that. You're really clever. You're really good at what you do. But that doesn't hit the spot like it used to. Back when I thought I was fuck all. Back when I thought I was nothing. That had more an impact. Now I know I've got a kind of ability and talent, depending on if you fucking like it or not. It's not like, oh my God, you like me and like the things that I make. Me? That doesn't sort of fucking hit the spot like it used to. So then what you doing it for? For art. For the sake of art. Making something that people see and they enjoy it. Do you really care that much? To go through all that? That much in? To get, what, maybe that much out? Is it worth it? Could you not maybe tweet something really funny? Oh, shut up. I'm serious. Could you not just tweet something dead funny? Would that not give you the same sort of thrill? No, it wouldn't it? It would actually give me more a thrill. See if I was to tweet a clip of me for this, right? Know what I'm saying right now, but I do something on the stream that's fucking funny. And I tweet it and imagine it gets a few thousand views, which is fucking rare for a Twitch clip, for people who aren't interested in a game that is popular, but just a general streamer fucking moment thing that is funny somehow for a lot of people. I'd get a buzz out of that, and then it would subside. But you do that, you get a good reaction at it for far less work. I think my point is, at this age, now that I'm older, I've got lots of things that I wanted. Any kind of praise or whatever that I was maybe seeking when I was in my 20s, I've got. I've not got any ambition to fucking constantly be on the treadmill or making videos or sketches or programs or go into sitcoms or films and try to make that work just to kind of keep getting it. I'm happy to be just sitting here, and this is what I do now. The telly stuff was in the past, and that's it. There'll be some people going, no, that's a waste. You could be making... I'm fucking happy as Larry here. When I think about some sort of project, I see it in my head, I go, did I? All right. In my 20s, I think, it's amazing if I do this, and then that could lead to this, and people will like it. And I've had that now. So when I've not got these ambitions anymore, because I like new things. I like new feelings. If you made this, people might like it. I feel like I've done that. I know that's something. Is that not something you should just constantly be doing? I can't be fucked with it. If I think about if I'd done anything with my life, if I made anything, I'd be quite happy having not made anything, just living on a fucking desert island, being happy. That'd be fine. But I have made stuff, and I have made stuff that's going to sit about for quite a while. So, and I think about that, and I go, I've made stuff. So any kind of feeling of, Christ, that's been like, Limmy's Homemade Show was like 5 years ago. Almost. What have you made since in terms of telly programs or whatever? Nothing. I'm quite happy not to do another fucking thing. I think to myself, are you sure? Is there really nothing else? Have you not got any... Nothing really. I don't really... There's nobody really that I want to meet. No place that I really want to go, except for a panto. I'm looking forward to going to fucking King's Theatre panto this year, and some other bits and bobs. That Stage Fright, you know, the Inside Number 9 Live in London next year. Going to see that. Like things like that, I'm into that. But see, in terms of work on making a video and impressing people, I get wee urges or wee phases or, do you know what'd be good? If I made like this kind of thing and then it's sort of, I get into it for a bit and I go, I can't be fucked. I just enjoy the thinking about it, the starting on getting into it, and then just going, you know what, fuck it. And not in any kind of depressing way. I'm used to it now. Not in any kind of... I go to like do a kind of video sort of thing, but I'm thinking, if I make these wee videos and upload them, and then I stop, I don't get this feeling of, I just sort of, I'm giving up on things. I've started to go like that. You like starting things, like, remember I was getting into the game dev sort of stuff with Unreal Engine 5, what the fuck it was. I don't feel like, I gave up or something like that. I'm just starting to realise, and I was learning, what is it, Fusion and DaVinci Resolve, which is kind of like sort of After Effects. I was thinking I can make some stuff up in that. And I learned a bit, and I was watching all these YouTube videos, and I made up one or two wee things. I just went, I'm happy to leave it there, actually. Not actually make much at all. And the Unreal Engine 5 thing, fucking about with that. And then going, I think I've learned quite a bit, but I'm just going to leave it there. And not having this feeling that I used to have, like, that was a waste of time. Have the feeling, no, the learning, that was the fucking thing. And I get that wee feeling about making things as well. It's like, remember, it's no for any big outcome, like lots of people like it, on money, or anything like that. With the fortunate position that I'm in, that is, when I was younger, it would definitely be that, but it's about, do you like getting a reaction? That's the main thing that I like. I try to kind of turn away from it. I try to go like that. You should be sort of like looking in yourself and what you want. Like, I love that. I love making things and anything that maybe gets people going, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is he on about? He's lost the plot. This is pish. Whatever it is, some sort of reaction. I love that. I've tried no being that sort of person, but that is who I'm. That's what I get the biggest buzz out of. Making stuff where people like, well, they're laughing, hopefully, but also things where people like, I can't believe he posted that, you know, looking like he's having a wank. But yesterday when I went for that walk, listening to Underworld, that album for 1999, and getting that feeling again, thinking about what I tweeted the other day about seeing, like, what was it? Top of the Pops, the band Liquid, then Sweet Harmony. And he had this MIDI controller keyboard on Top of the Pops. And then I went into this music shop at the time, I was sort of mid-teens. Just looking at synths, admiring them, wishing I could fucking afford something like that one day. And I saw that MIDI controller keyboard there. I was like, oh, look, there's that thing. And it's just honest, it's a keyboard that wide with a fucking pitch bend on it, a rolling thing. And even though I knew it was a MIDI controller, and I had this tone module thing, kind of shite thing, you could plug in with, like, with MIDI, and I had a wee sequencer fucking thing. I don't know where the fuck I got it, second hand, I think. I was thinking, if I got that keyboard, oh, I'd love to have that. Not even a synth, didn't even make any sound, it just controlled another thing. Thinking, if I get that, then I'll be able to do this way and do that way. Remember when I was like 15, when I dropped out of school, now when I was 16, I had this idea of making a drive-through fucking drive-in cinema. No drive-through, drive-in. You know, like in America in the fucking 50s. I remember bumping into my pal for school, heard that I met up with recently that I was telling you about. Bumped into her for the first time in like 6 months or something. And this is after me leaving school and before me starting college. And I was like, oh no, I'm not up to much. I think I was taking acid all the time, and I wasn't tripping at this fucking particular point. I bumped into her during the day in fucking Shawlands. I said, I'm trying to, I've got an idea. Maybe make a t-shirt company, because I think I'd be good at that, getting into making t-shirts. But another idea that I've got is like a drive-in cinema. You know, Dave, I don't know how to do it, but you know how, that'd be fucking magic. People stopping with their motors, you know, like they have in America, and watching that. That'd be, because we don't have one of them in Glasgow. And she was like, well, that sounds good. That sounds aye. You're not, if you're not, she said something like that. Or you're a dreamer or something like that. And I went, I think it could happen. And then I ended up just starting college, and everything was fucking fine after that. But I miss that kind of having these ideas. Like now, I'm wiser, and I know the chances of that thing. You know, like fucking Data and Star Trek. The chances of that are 0.025%. You know, I just know the fuck. Don't tell me the chances. Now I know the fucking chances of something happening. And I'm just like, even if it does work out, like imagine I try to make a film, it will not be worth all the shite that comes before it. You must be really pleased, nod, relieved. That Fringe run went well, you must be pleased. No, really, relieved. Aiden thinks it's up. How should we celebrate 5 years? We'll go for a wee coffee, right? Angie, thanks again. Scoosh, thanks to sub. I don't know if I thanked you. So yesterday I was listening to that music and I was thinking about what I tweeted as well. That idealistic sort of optimistic sort of way. Unrealistic way of thinking about things and looking up to people and all that. And now I feel like I'm like, right, what now? But I had this good feeling. What was it? I was walking, I was listening to that music, and I had this good feeling. I started smiling because I was thinking about it. I was thinking, that was fucking... I was thinking, I think sometimes I don't like listening to that old stuff and thinking back to then because don't like looking at the past that much and being that nostalgic. It sort of it makes you think less about the here and now. But I think I went like as I was walking back home, I was sort of getting right into it, and I was thinking about how I felt, and I was really hearing. I was kind of almost hearing that song that I played, "Cups" by Underworld. I play it now and again, right? But I was really listening in the earphones, and I was like, I was hearing it through the mind, my memory of being in my mid-20s, and it kind of almost felt like if you buzz poppers and then listen to music, there's a clarity to it, or a sort of, there's fucking something about it. I had poppers a couple of years ago, remember I said I tried poppers for the first time in about fucking 20 years or something. No, not 20 years. A while, and I did not like it. I used to love poppers. And it just felt kind of shite. It actually put me in what felt like a fucking downer for the rest of the fucking day and night. It's like it affected my heart in a way that just made me like that. For ages. For fucking ages. Jaeger, thanks for the 10 gift subs. Thank you very much. Smelvin, Brosher, thanks for subs. I'm seeing the scary faces and they're very, very scary. I was thinking back, I remember listening to this and how I felt, and it was kind of making me smile. I love thinking about things like that, or thinking about, like, say, Millport, and a way going, it's dangerous to be this fucking nostalgic in a way. But I was thinking, I fucking loved it. I feel kind of new again. I was thinking about it. I feel kind of new. I was thinking, I've still got that fucking feeling. Things can still feel fucking new. And I felt like things were new. This is yesterday, just with listening to music. And I was kind of smiling, in a sort of deluded fucking half my nut way. I felt kind of fucking renewed. I was thinking, it's still here. I mean, you can fucking forget about it with music. What new music are you going to fucking hear that's going to make you feel that way again? There's something about once a year some bit of music pops up, or a film or something, and I'm like, that was good. I fucking liked it. But no, like when you're in your mid-20s. No, like you were then. Everything was so fucking new. But I was getting that nice, no detached from reality sort of thing, but I think everything can be new. I can feel it right. See, right now, I can feel it right now. This kind of new feeling. It's almost like I'm remembering what it felt like to be in my mid-20s. And even though when I look at this fucking lens cap or some shit like that, I'm not like, wow. It's a really good lens cap, that. I'm not like that. But I can have the just the sense of the, I don't know, possibility. The feeling of fucking possibility and all that. It's a fucking delusion in a way. But it's just a feeling I got way listening to that music. I'm just kind of rambling on here about a lot of thoughts and feelings that sort of blur into each other, and some make sense and some kind of day make sense because they don't. Because that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about feeling good in my mid-20s because of my lack of fucking knowledge and my lack of sense. The good feeling that you get when you look up to somebody who isn't worth looking up to. When you think if you aspiring to have something that if you got it wouldn't really make much difference, but you've not experienced that enough yet to know that that's how you're going to feel. All these sorts of things. How not being fully fucking knowledgeable and all that and fully fucking wise can make you feel happy. And if happiness is the one of the biggest fucking things you can aim for, in my opinion, that's how I feel anyway, then it's not that fucking wise to be wise. It's wise to be fucking stupid. It's wise to be daft. And just to... I mean, I'm not really going anywhere with all this fucking rambling, really, but I was just thinking about... I feel like... not like getting myself something or any shit like that, but, the wee things, the tiny wee things, the tiny, tiny, tiny wee fucking things, the wee choices that you make during the day that can really make you so fucking happy. The best things in life are free. The best things in life are free. The best things in life are free once you've got money. But see, the other week, and I'm fucking smiling thinking about it right now. I was trying to watch a film in the living room, right, but there was a bit of light coming through the window. And so I shut the fucking curtains. I shut the curtains. And there was like a wee bit of light coming through them, right? And I was watching, I don't know what the fuck it is I was watching, right? Some film or what, a series or something. But you had, it was me. Bobby was sitting like on the kind of piano thing or on the next to the couch or something. With this wee bit of light coming in, a bit of kind of yellow light, sort of sunlight coming in through the curtains, which are a wee bit sort of cream yellow. So it almost gave a wee bit of kind of, made it even a wee bit more sort of yellow. The kind of sun blocking, light blocking sort of curtains, and it looked nice and miserable, like I'd shut the fucking, I'd shut the world out, like it took me back to my sort of Dawser days, my sleeping all fucking days, shutting the world away, sitting in during the daytime when it's a kind of nice day outside. This is after my stream, right? And I had the house to myself, had that like that. Fucking cat, my cat. You got your pet there, like that, sort of like kind of looking out the window, and I was sitting on the couch watching this, having my lunch, cup of tea. And I was like, fucking look at this. I love this because it feels kind of cooler as well. This feels kind of nice and fucking miserable. I fucking love it. And I took a picture of it and I sent it to Lynn. And I said something like, fucking having the time of my life here. But she hates stuff like that. She fucking hates not just stuff like that for herself, but for me. You know, if I've been sitting about all day, or I've got the curtain shut, you can't just have one curtain shut, another one open, and things like that. I fucking love that. I love things like taking the fucking, I've not done this for ages, but like taking the quilt for the bed and taking it to the fucking couch in the living room and just having that on me and just having the fucking pillow there while I'm watching the telly. Oh, brilliant. I fucking love it. And see just wee things like that. Or see, yesterday I bought myself a shelving unit for this wee room we've got, this wee kind of room where the washing machine is, because there's stuff lying about. I thought, I'm going to get something, one of these kind of freestanding metal ones. And I got that, and see wee things like that. See getting some boxes for things. It gives me so much fucking joy. That, wee things like shutting the fucking curtains, reminiscing about things in the past maybe, but, do you know, thing that might have prompted that new feeling yesterday? I've got these 2 pairs of specs because I went for an eye test a few months ago, right? And I've got a pair of specs. They're very weak, but they just make reading a bit more clear and seeing like the telly and far away a bit more clear. I can still read things from far away and close up, but it just fucking makes it better. Hype train. Blake and Dirty Mullet, thanks for the bits. Thank you very much. Barbo, okay, thanks for subs. Salty, thanks for sub. Hydrate. Dirty Mullet, thanks again. Thanks for the sub, the bits. And you know what I started then? I don't really like the look of the specs, right? I didn't get them for any kind of fashion fucking thing. I didn't go like that. Right, they look like they really suit me. But so they're not something that I'm like, oh, I'd wear these out. You know, you wear a jacket that you like, or a t-shirt you like, or denims you like, or whatever, or trainers that you like. I'm not going to just put these fucking specs on my face that I don't think look that good and go out and about. Jaeger, thanks for the 10 gift subs. Thank you very much. Met a million. Thanks for the bits. And what I did was I wore the short-sighted specs, if you know what I mean, the ones for seeing far away. I wore them out walking around the park. You know, I'm too self-conscious. I don't like them enough to actually just go walking about in the streets, but I'm walking about the park, right? And see, when I see some people coming towards us, it's my instinct to just go like that, right? I'll just sort of take them away. But see, having them on, see things that are kind of far away, and I just mean like the other end of a room sort of distance. I didn't realise how blurry my vision was. That it's not dead blurry, but I just thought like my eyes were watery or something, or, you know, this isn't really happening to me. And then I got them and I was like, fuck me. When I went for the eye test. By the way, I wore them walking about the park. And when people were coming towards us, mine's got worse after I started using glasses. It's a myth, apparently. I wore them, some people were coming towards us, and I was like, I took them off. I thought, what the fuck are you doing, man? You fucking turn 50 next month. Nobody gives a fuck. And so I forced myself to, like that, wear them. I said, keep them on. Keep them on. Keep them on. Here's some people coming. Keep them on. And I was like that. Walk past them like that. I wear specs now. You're if you're not. You're egocentric. You think the fucking world revolves around you. You think people are going, I saw that Limmy the other day. Do you know he's specky now? Is he? Is he? Get a picture. Get a picture and tweet it. It doesn't suit them. You know, the rest of these clays just wearing a hoodie and a sort of Kagul looking sort of Nike thing, and the specs don't go. He obviously is clueless. He doesn't know that the specs don't go with that. It's quite embarrassing. I think see like not having them, I can see fine, right? I put them on, I can see fucking better. Everything far away, just a bit further away, is crystal clear. And the contrast, it's got more contrast as well. I think I've waffled on about it before, but previously things looked kind of low contrast. Without the specs, things look kind of low contrast because, get hyped. Because, if you imagine you're looking at very kind of thin black and white stripes next to each other, if your vision's blurry, like if you were to blur it in Photoshop, it would just turn all grey. The black sort of blending into the white is blending in with the black, do you know what I mean? I put the specs on, everything becomes sharper, so nothing... so the contrast, it's like I've put a kind of contrast filter on it as well. It just looks... I just thought it looked sharper. And so I think by walking around the park and exposing myself to this new feeling of wearing these specs in front of folk, complete fucking strangers, I think it's because I sort of felt new, and I'm seeing better, and that feels new. With this music that I was listening to, which was back when things still felt kind of new when I was in my 20s, a combination of that. And there's a nice wee bit of rain as well, which is kind of fresh and everything. All kind of felt new. Can we see your specs, please? No. I'll take a picture of me wearing them outside for a laugh. Crudeth, bag of walnut, 60 subs. Thank you very much. Specky cunt, you're a what? So... I liked it. So, in conclusion, I'm looking for kind of new feelings and good feelings, and I think it's the wee fucking simple things. When I think about, I was going to say earlier, I've still got that mindset that I had when I was skint, or when I wanted to be somebody, or I wanted to get recognised. That ambition, I still got it. Still got it, whirring away. It's not like I work harder at it. Like I'm on here for 4 hours, Monday to Friday. Just waffling away, which I would be fucking doing anyway, sitting on the couch in an empty house. I don't need any cunt to start talking away to myself. Fuck was I saying? Ambition. I've still got the same sort of mindset of, right, I've got to make things and bring people here, and I was like, but everything's fine. I know, but you can't. Don't take your foot off the fucking pedal. You don't take the foot off the pedal. You never fucking stop. If you've got an opportunity, if you've got an impulse, you've got a feeling that I'm going to do that thing that might, attract attention and or make something, and I think, but what for? I've been doing the whole telly stuff, and that was sort of doing well for myself for about 15 years or something like that. 15, 20, I don't know. But I'm still like, I've got to make things and attract attention and money and things like that. Don't know if you ever stop. How you get I can imagine you get these fucking billionaires or something like that started off with fuck all or close to fuck all, and they can't fucking stop. They don't know what it feels like. The thing that got them there. Or celebrities, or you get the odd person like Tina Turner who went like that. Right, that's me. That's me done. I'm going to chill out in Geneva now. That's me. No, come on. If you can sing, if you can even sing another fucking note, you should be on stage till the end. Shadi chucked it away entirely, became a farmer. Did she really? But but the thing is, see streaming, as I've said before, Cryphase and Cake since the subs. I'm taking care of myself. What was I talking about? Wasn't he? Aye. See if I've said before. See if I was to retire for this. If I was to stop at a turn 50, go right now. It's time to do something else. Like stop doing this. Stop feeling I've got to turn up and do things and like retire or something. This is what I'd be fucking doing with my retirement. This. I'd be sitting at 9:30, going like this. I know what I'll do. I'll go and I'll do what I used to do. When I used to go writing. I'll go to a wee cafe and I'll sit and I'll have my breakfast in there, and then what? Because you're not writing. Well, I'll write. No, you won't. I won't. I mean, I could do a new lot of short stories. You could. Do you want to? No. Maybe for a wee idea, for a wee 500 word story, 250 words, 1,000. You could knock that out, 2,000. Just see how it goes. Do one or two. No. Do that. Make up a big collection of them. I think I've got a collection of them now. Get in touch with a publisher. Got a new book. If you want it. Would like to publish it. Gets published. I get some money. Book tour. I don't want to do that anymore. Too many weirdos that I don't want to fucking turn up and shake my fucking horn. People go like, oh, another book tour. When are you going to do the comedy stuff? Do that. Away for ages. No. Do I feel it? Do I feel that urge? Sometimes you can have a wank and your spunk shoots right out your cock, and other times it just fucking dribbles it. That's a dribbler. Think that's the age. I said sometimes it can shoot it. I mean, it doesn't shoot right on my head like it used to when I was a teenager. Ringworm, Nessie, thanks for subs. My scientist friend started reading Einstein's theory of relativity the other day. I said it's about time. Get it checked, lad. Did you hear what I said? You get yourself checked because you've not actually heard what I said. Better edging required. Do you know, that's what it was. See, now you've got a word for it, edging. Didn't have that back in my day. Back in my teenage years. But I used to fucking... What did I used to do? Not long after discovering wanking, I would watch like the telly at night, and I'd watch there'd be a number of things on at night or something like that, right? And I'd just basically, this is my mid fucking late teens, I'd basically spend all night wanking, and I'd think to myself, if I have a wank and let's say it's a 10-minute wank, and I come, I can't recuperate until about, I don't know, an hour later. Like, either minimum or I can't quite remember. I think I've had a wank and then Manny's done another one about half an hour later. I can't quite remember, right? But let's just say an hour. Let's just say an hour, right? Let's just say that. And then by that point, you've kind of ruined it. There'll be more stuff on the telly to wank at. And you'll be looking at it like the way you look at food after you fill up. It'll just be like, you've wasted it. You could record it. You could, because I had a video recorder. You could record it and then, but you don't even bother recording stuff when you've after you've came, because you can't picture yourself ever wanting another wank for the rest of your life. It's like eating something and you're utterly full up, and then will we book a restaurant for next week? Or I don't want to think. I can't think of any food. Get a dessert, maybe take up road. Not interested. But for later on, for the night, you know, when it's all settled, no, I will never be hungry again. So what I would do was, as you call it, edging, is basically to have a wank up to the point of ready to come, and then stopping. And then, you know, waiting like 30 seconds or something like that. And then doing that, and I'd keep that up for however long that would be. And then, what would I be doing? I'd be lying on my fucking mattress in my loft when I was a teenager, watching whatever I was watching. And then when I eventually did fucking come, honestly, I'd hit my fucking face. I'd be lying on my bed, I'd hit my face, or I would hit the fucking pillow like there, like behind me. Now those days are gone. Mouth open. I've still not tasted my spunk yet. I will get into it. Casey, Rocky, thanks for subs and gift subs. The constant new games have been great so far. Because you could be tempted to go like that. You know, the clear stuff, you know, you get kind of clear stuff, you've got sort of white stuff. Could be tempted to go like that. No. It's got to be the white stuff as well. And it can't just be a taste. A full teaspoon down the fucking hatch. Just to go like that. Right, that's that done. Helps you. That would be, you then better know other people, connect you to other people on the planet who have done that, who have tasted somebody else's spunk. You would then go, I am one of you. I now know. You would get it. You go, I'm connected to people. Anyway, what was that? Ambition or something, or... Oh, aye. So I'd go out. I wouldn't write anything. I'm not into that anymore, really. I'd go out if I didn't do this anymore. If I just stopped, I turned 50, go, right, that's me, everybody. I might come back in a couple of years, but that's me done. And then I'd go, right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I did when I used to go writing. And I'll go and watch a film. I'll go to the GFT, and I'll sit there and watch a film. They give you the wee A4 sheet of paper to tell you about the film and the director and all that. Like, oh, this is fancy. This is arty. And they had a wee cafe before. I think they've shut it now. I don't know. I got soup in there before. Get that, sit there. and I'm watching a film on a Tuesday at like midday or something by myself while everybody else is like in work. They're all doing that. And I'm just sitting here watching a film. And I'd come out and I'd maybe get like a wee cake or something, which I wouldn't do anymore. And then maybe go for a cycle about. This time of year, forget it. It's starting to get rainy and shite now. But that'll be like for 6 fucking months, at least. And then the next day, I get up. That's a Monday, the Tuesday. Go and see another film. Right? Eventually you run out of films that you're interested in seeing. It's got to be about 3. 3 every fucking 2 months. So you're going to run out of that pretty quickly. Go and see some fucking art. Go to a fucking theatre or something. Go and see a matinee. I'd be like, maybe I could take a wee trip to Canada. Got to come back in time for him coming out of school. Maybe Lynn, could you kind of just dump fucking your son on fucking Lynn? You have, go out, be a fucking man of leisure. I'd be like, I feel like fucking talking a lot of shit and steaming some game or just rambling. I'd be back to this within a fucking week. I say, I have retired, everybody. This is my retirement. So, if I were to say that everything I've been rambling on about is to do with sort of nostalgia and looking for new things and wondering what I want to do, an ambition and not really want to make anything, no interested, in a good way, feeling quite fucking content. This has been a very good year for me. I've just been dead relaxed, happy with things. I've handled sort of any wee shite things that have popped up. I've been alright with it. I'm in a generally good frame of mind. You might not see me if I start shouting and fucking ranting and raving about something. I like doing that. I don't like when I do it in an actual serious way, like I fucking stream and I'm actually genuinely upset about something. This has been a very good year from the start. Felt good, looking after myself, no touched any fucking sugar pretty much, other than when I went on holiday. Absolutely hunky-dory. I think what I'm looking for is those wee things that I might not be doing. Who's real, by the way? Oh, right. Oh. Ah. Maybe meeting up with Donna, who's real, by the way. Donna that I used to work with. The Mora. But, and I know, quite content with every fucking aspect of my bastard and fucking life. I'll tell you something I fucking love. I love my wee routine when the stream ends. Got to make my fucking omelette or chopped up eggs in a cup or something. Gone in to see Bobby, who's always in the same bit in the living room. Putting my face right in Bobby and giving her a clap and all the rest of it. And sitting there having my lunch. Having my cup of tea. With Bobby, who has been doing nothing all day. And me sitting there and doing nothing and watching something on the telly. Fucking magic. And putting on my wee specs. Putting on my specs for the telly. And then swapping them to make looking at the phone a wee bit better. I'm not gonna get bifocals, what they call varifocals. But there's always that wee bit in me that's like, right, what's the next? Because I've been doing it for so long. What's the next big thing? What's the next thing you should be making? Not really a program. Just whatever it is. It's a fucking phantom thing. It's nothing. Occasionally get this wee kind of flash of, you know what you should be working on? Yeah. That's your next big project. What do you want? Now, you said getting a wee shelving unit or boxes for things in a funny sort of way makes you really happy. You get a lot of joy out of that kind of organisational sort of thing and all that. Fucking get them then. But I think I've run out of things to put in boxes. But wee things like that, or... You know, I've actually started then doing a kind of death cleaning sort of thing, as they say. Swedish death cleaning. Egg Boy thinks a sub. Breaks my heart to see you so happy and content. Then I kind of, if I was to die, if I was to drop dead, or like before my time, or no long for now, no that long, at the right time, what sort of fucking mess am I leaving about? I've got like a wardrobe full of kind of shite that I don't really need. There's stuff lying downstairs, there's all that. And there's a ton of shit in my computer. I've got like videos and pictures or like family sort of stuff when my son Daniel was born, sort of older. They've just kind of sat there as this sort of file format, MTS or something like that for this video camera, that they've never been like, you know, occasionally go like that, oh look at this, look at this on my computer once a fucking year. They've never been like converted into anything you could just like, you know, send a fucking WhatsApp or something. I've been going through all this fucking old stuff, like tons of, like a fucking 10-minute video just at Daniel, like sitting in a fucking high chair, just sort of eating and sort of talking to himself. No that interest, but you just go like that. I've got a Wayne. There you go. Nobody's ever going to watch it. I don't watch it. Lynn doesn't like sort of looking at the past and things like that. Daniel wasn't like that. Oh, can I see? Oh, that I can't believe that's me. I can't believe that. You know the way I would be if you were to show me a video of me when I was a fucking baby, because I was born in 1974. Just like just doesn't give a fuck. I'm like, does anybody give a fuck about this? So I thought, get all this sort of ship shape for certain things, even with things like password things and other bits and bobs, or my comedy things. Like, have you got, I mean, you've got all the stuff you've sort of filmed for Limmy Soulmate Show or whatever, and other bits and bobs. Is it good enough that that's just uploaded to YouTube, the final one, or would you want that to be available to download somewhere or what? You know, like that. Like, what sort of affairs do you want to get in order? And not in a depressing way. It might be depressing to some of you younger folk. My God, thinking about death. I quite like it. I like the no, not quite the fucking. I don't mean it's a quite literal sort of deadline, but just having that wee thing like, what can I do? Well, you've got this coming up. Maybe you could sort of get things ready for that. I like that sort of wee thing. It's still got to be for fucking ages, mind you, but if it's if things go alright. But you know, wee things like I'm just going to make my way through that video. Maybe just bin that. Convert that, but just trim that down. Nobody's going to watch that. Maybe there'll be compilation of them or something. You know the way you get like, I don't know, people in the, like dads in the 80s making fucking home videos with some 8mm fucking thing like you do in America. Or in the 70s, you know. That kind of thing, but that'll never stop that. You can never fucking stop looking for things today. Don't you know? Is he dying? Dying in the sense that everybody's dying. No, I'm not dying. I turn 50 next month. Breathe Headphones, thanks for gifting me 5 subs. Mother Junker, thanks for the sub. Don't know. Just enjoying it. I'm just enjoying all these wee thoughts and feelings that I'm getting. As I said, I'm quite content, and mine's just sort of drifting about for the past to the future and the sort of present, and the way that it does for a lot of people. But I'm not as I don't know, just sort of like, how do I get that new feeling again? Is that gone forever, or? And then I can sort of make it happen. I can force that fresh sort of teenage 20-something feeling to sort of come about. I don't know. And it's just the feeling of turning 50 next month. It's not so much a midlife crisis. I've been going through a midlife. It's not even a fucking crisis. Just midlife realization that, right, I've only got so many years left, and before I fucking kick the bucket, probably have kind of ill health as well. So you can't just wait until like the last fucking few years. You got many distance to give me subs. You got to get in a kind of enjoyment now during the able to enjoy things years. For I know I could live to fucking 90, another 40 fucking years. But another 40 fucking years. 100. I go, what do you want to make? What do you sort of forget. I forget. What's it like then? Other than just sort of like sitting about, no doing much. What would you like to make? And this isn't some sort of pun. I'm not planning on fucking making a bomb. But would you like to make some sort of explosive sort of fucking impact? Make something that's really fucking clever. Or really good. You know, you could code a thing and go, well, you've already done a Limmy show stuff. There's people who really like that, and you really like it. You can't believe you were able to make stuff like that, or if you can get the opportunity. Like, if you want to make something new, When does it stop? When do you go like that? That's it. I mean, is it already stopped? Is it the aiming to make something new and brilliant or something like that? Is that the aim? Just aiming for it. And that's kind of what I was talking about that feeling for my 20s. The aiming for something and knowing where it's going or making it for the hell of it. And how I kind of liked that feeling. But I've done that now and again. I've done that feeling. I've done things fairly recently, knowing that I'm doing it just for the experience of doing it, not knowing if it's going to get popular or anything like that, but just doing it just for the fun of it. Don't know. Maybe in the last few years I've become, because of Twitch and everything, promoting myself, I've become a bit too results driven. But you just get that fucking feeling. You want to do something that gives you the fucking tingles. And you ask yourself, has it got to be seen by other people? Like, could you build something for the house? I'd never build anything. Could you do something that only really you and your family see, and you could take a picture of it, but that's not it? Don't really know. I also like thinking about these things. See, just like this rambling on. I like talking. I like just rambling on. And then having the real big fucking conclusion to it all. And just going, oh well, that's that. That's it. You know, just sort of sitting as if you're sitting looking out to the fucking sea or something while talking a lot of shite. But I just always have that wee feeling of something there. There's right in front of me. I just have this vision now and again of like a lot of you will know about, be very familiar with First Blood. And when that fucking Colonel, whatever his name is, Troutman or whatever his name is, talking about, I don't know, was it in Rambo? I don't know. Talking about, he didn't like sort of like sculpt or make Rambo. He just sort of like, you know, he was always existed there, like, you know, like a statue. You take away. Some people say a statue always existed. It was just a matter of taking away all the other stuff. It was always there. I don't believe that's true. I believe, no, a sculptor makes the statue. But you know what I mean? You get the kind of analogy, metaphor sort of thing. That I know that right in front of me is an idea. It's fucking there in the darkness. You got to kind of go like that. There's something there. I can fucking hear it. I can. You just get the feeling a fucking amazing idea is there. For something. Anything. A video. A tweet. A coding thing. A picture. A photo. Some stupid fucking drawing. An animation. A song. An idea for yourself. An idea to go somewhere, do a certain thing. There's something fucking there. And I'm like, I just need to find the bastard and thing. It's kind of a bit like, you know, after like Worldle came out, you got a ton of people going like that. How do we make the next Worldle? Fuck me, what a simple idea. You must have had a million fucking web companies, a million sort of companies going like that. A 5-letter word. You get 6 guesses. You type it. It's like, that's in the right place, or that letter exists, but it's in the wrong place. That cunt sells it for $1 million fucking dollars to New York Times, whatever it is. Flappy Bird, that kind of thing. That simple fucking idea. What is that? No, I don't mean necessarily fucking Worldle type of things, but what is that idea? Because that's a fucking good feeling of having an idea for something and making it, and it becomes a success of some kind. Have I got that in my... Aye, there it is there.
You are a fucking cunt. 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 You are a fucking cunt.
That idea just popped into my head when I was doing a pish one night in 2002. And I made it within, I don't know, about an hour in Flash. Looking just like that. Uploaded it. And it got so popular that I got chucked off a fucking fast hosts or whatever the fuck it was because of the bandwidth getting used up. And RuPaul said something about it in their blog at the time. And you know, it just sort of got out. It went about dead. I got dead popular. I was like looking at my log files on my website, looking at my log files. My God, something like 20,000 fucking people or something looking at it the day. I can't believe it. If you're looking for it, by the way, there it is there. Now it's been turned into HTML. You know, an idea for something. Nothing fucking groundbreaking, nothing that everybody fucking loves, but just a thing. And I particularly like making things for people to see or hear or play with or something. Fuck is that? And I have to wrestle with that kind of part that goes like that. Just leave it. I think you should just be working on yourself, really. Don't need to fucking worked on. Do you know what I mean? Just like, what's a nice wee thing you'd like to do on a Tuesday night, or wee something you'd like to get yourself, or a wee hobby. I've got a fucking hobby. Streaming and playing games and watching films. Anything else? No, but that's who you've always been. I just feel that fucking idea. There's another idea there, just sitting there. Simple fucking idea. Stupid wee idea for a wee collection of videos to make. A stupid wee idea for a collection of types of music to make. Like cover versions of these types of songs done in this kind of style or something like that. But in a kind of quality sort of way, not a pish fucking get the fucking clowns on TikTok to fucking like it way. Or just something that gets people going like that. Is he alright? Which this ramble's kind of been. Like, Dr. Merkin, Alex, thanks the subs. I did some photography work for this guy from London last month, and out of nowhere he hit it with a laptop sketch part. Oh, really? A wholesome moment. You used to get in touch with him and say hello to him for me. Do you know, I was thinking about, I wonder if I could write a play. You got that a play a pie and a pint thing at Oranmore, this pub in Glasgow, pub and venue. And I had a wee look. And I saw, oh, they've done a play and they've wrote a play and they've wrote one. I thought, nah, fuck that. Imagine you wrote a play though that just lasted 1 hour, or however long the plays last in there, and or 90 minutes or whatever the fuck it is, and people were like that. He's a really good playwright. So fuck. You get some reviewers go like that. It's not perhaps what he's best suited to. But like that. Fuck this. See, some of you might be watching me rambling on here and going, he says he's all right and content and happy and all that, but doesn't he fucking sound it? He's gone on and on about like he's sort of like sitting there going like this at times, like kind of he kind of goes silent for 5 seconds at a time, going like this. And goes on about, I'm feeling really content and happy. It's just, I just don't know what the fuck to do in my life. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. If you're thinking like that, what I mean is, I like being content and happy and all the rest of it, but I like these, like anybody, I like these wee things, but I like bursts of getting into some sort of bit of work, learning something, making something, and sort of putting it out there, and you get a fucking reaction. And it's a thrill, it's a fucking buzz. And then it goes, and then you got to replace it with a new fucking high. I'm already sort of content and happy and all the rest of it. But I always love a buzz. I always love a fucking spike, like any cunt. And that comes to me not by watching things, going to see something. I did get that with fucking Cabaret, mind you, but there's only so much time you can put into looking for some new music or film or program and just fucking, oh, it's alright, shit, oh, it's alright, nah. You eventually get so bored, at least I have in the fucking past. You're like, if I want to see or experience the sort of fucking thing that's ideal for me, I've got to make it, if possible. I've got to make it. I've got to make the thing that I want to see. I've got to make the thing that I want to hear. Or let's say I'm making some sort of music thing up. I could maybe want to hear that sort of music, but I want to make something fucking daft up. I want to make something... Do you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to fucking do? I think the best thing for me to do, I've been watching, so there's a guy that I follow on Instagram. It does like kind of acid and the music that is, and general kind of electronic music and all that. It's got all this sort of hardware and everything. And it's a case of doing sort of acid and some sort of acid event. And I listen to that and I go, I like that sort of stuff. It can get a bit repetitive in a way that I would be a wee bit worried about. I'd be like, is this boring if I was to make it? But I was thinking, nice, something like that. I just, especially stuff that's quite fast, like that, and simple. I think something like that's quite short. But even then, like, see right now, I think about making it, and that's the thing I'm talking about, right? About how I can, that when I go to make something or I think about something, it's already happened in my head, and I go, right, wait, why did that fizzle out in your head there? Why were you into it? And then during the course of you thinking about it, the fucking 3 seconds, it fizzled out. Because I got to the end of it, because I went to the end of the fucking story, if you know what I mean. There I'm, Ableton, I'm making a tune, and it's a bit kind of fast and you like it, and do you know, that actually sounds good. Try and make something that actually sounds good. Right, and then, you know, it just sort of happens in an instant. The whole fucking thing plays out. I go, see, make that, right, and then you stick it on what, where would you put it? I'd export it a wee video, maybe with Ableton, you see the timeline or something like that. You stick it on Twitter, go, here's a wee tune I made up, and it lasts like 2 minutes. Any wee tune you make up, it's going to last about 2 minutes, let's say. because you want to fit it in a 2-minute and 20-second video so it fits on Twitter, as well as YouTube and anywhere else you want to put it. So you do that. And then people say, people go, I really like that. Let's say it's just a standard alright sounding thing. And people go, I really like that. That's good, that. That's actually quite good, that. Let's say some sort of musician or whatever that you like, electronic, or somebody you've never seen, but then you look at their stuff and they do good stuff, goes like that. It's really good, that. Really like that. Right? Right. Could be alright, could be an alright feeling. I've felt that before. I've already made up tunes that I'm kind of proud of and like and all that. But remember somebody wrote an article, what was it? It was on some wasn't it Lad Bible, or I don't know what the fuck it was. Talking about me being a, I don't know, what the fuck was it again? Limmy home producer. Music. Is it that? Is it that? Is it this? Right. All right, I've done like an interview or whatever it is for Mixmag. I can't fucking remember doing this. I vaguely remember it. 7th of July 2017. Talking about, I did a wee interview about like things I used to do in the past. Because of the cover versions and things like that. Just asking me some funny sorts of questions and things like that. But there was like something else. There was some sort of article about I would like wee things like this, right? So I did like a cover version of Creep, and Johnny Greenwood said he kind of liked it or didn't know what he think or whatever. So see any sort of feeling of, it's like a fucking it kind of succeeded in a sort of way at the things that I set. No, the things I set out there. I've got to make that and hope for the person who makes it likes it, the covering likes it. But, and I'm like, right, I need something fucking new. Someone said you're the best bedroom producer out there. That kind of thing, right? It's sort of half meaning it, half sort of kind of jokey, just. It's kind of good if you, in a kind of, it's a bit of a joke, the sort of music he makes, but it actually kind of sounds sort of alright in a funny sort of way, depending. But I see it in my mind. I go like that. So I make up this tune and then I upload it, and I go, it needs to be fucking more than that. It needs to be. Do you know what I mean? It isn't enough that it's just. People go, oh, that's good. It's got to be fucking mental. Weird. I get a right buzz out of anything that I've done in the past where people have been in some way astonished or something. Astonished or surprised or weirded out, or that's actually really fucking good. I can't stop listening to that, or something like that. Something, it can't just be fucking good. It's got to be whatever it is. It's got to be like if I put myself in their shoes and they're hearing it or playing a bit with whatever it is. Or seeing the video, like see the feeling that I get when I tweeted the video of me with that fake cock thing as if I've left the fucking webcam on type of thing. That Hogmanay. I'll get a buzz. The one I've got pinned on my Twitter, basically, right? I get He's Chasing Turkish Delight, but I did it with In the End, that Linkin Park one, and there was another one and another one. I get a buzz out of people seeing that and replying. I go like, "What the fuck?" You know, that kind of thing. Go like, "Fucking what?" I love that feeling. Picturing what they might be like if they see it. Anybody who sees it just goes like that. It's pathetic. I obviously don't care about that, but I like anything like that. So in short, to cut a long story short, I've got that kind of balance. Got that kind of balancing act type of thing between being kind of content and happy and not being that ambitious anymore and quite happy to sit about. I'm fucking grateful for. I'm not sitting here going like that. I just feel like I've just wasted. Just kind of, this could have happened and that could have happened, and I keep trying to do this thing and it's not working out. And I keep trying to do this thing and it's not working out. And now I keep trying to do this thing and it's not working out. I'm grateful that I'm not that cunt. I'm no ambitious or as much anymore, if at all. I'm no like, I need to keep that. I've got pressure on me. I've got an agent or a manager. Right, your next album. Right now, the next album. You've got a lot of people depending on you. I've not got any of that. I've got no pressure at all. None. And I'm grateful that I've not even got it coming from within me. I've not even got, you really should do this, you really should do that. But this wee part of me does kind of do that because I've been doing it for fucking decades now. That make this, make that. I've got an idea for this, got an idea for something. And I have to kind of keep reminding myself, you're not interested. Go like that, do that, yeah. You're right, I don't actually give a fuck. So is that being happy, being sort of content, but also just having to put up with the voice in my head going like that. What if there's an idea? What if there's something? What is something? What would really take off in Twitter or TikTok? And then I go like, why are you trying to make some sort of fucking impact? The way that stupid face, that waking up fucking one that you pulled, the impact that had, and you didn't even mean it. You just done a picture with a funny wee fucking tweet of you lying on a fucking mattress in Mallorca a few years ago. That's getting used by like fucking Formula One in fucking Germany or some shit like that. You don't even know what they're saying in their tweet. And now they're using your fucking face. You're not going to make anything that gets her in like that. Is that what you want though? Aye, something, I don't know. It's like it's all fucking, all the things I was aiming for before are all done now. Something that's like everywhere and it's cunts that don't even know who the fuck you are, don't know whose face it is they're using, but they're using your face like that. Or using your idea. Imagine it gets everywhere on TikTok or something and people, where did this start for? I've kind of already sort of done that and I've already sort of done that and something that leads to like the person who made that song that you're covering, like that's happened. Getting to meet that person that's fucking happened. It's almost like if it's happened, I want something new now. And then I keep thinking about, it lies within you. It's not out there. It's in here. I know, but what if doing something out there really makes me feel something in here? I know, but you shouldn't be reaching out but what if that's the game that I want to get involved in? The making something that's got some sort of reaction, and that's what I get a buzz out of. And what if I don't want to sit about meditating and being happy within myself and all the rest of it all the fucking time? What if I want to have a fucking yearning for something to be recognised or seen or get a reaction? Why don't you think of something where the reaction comes for you? Oh, fuck up, you wank. This is me talking to myself. Denounce and Brian, Dr. Merkin, thanks the subs. That's it. Hello across the pond. I think that's that. 3 hours. 3 hours and 17 minutes of that. I thought we've got time for Scylla. No. We've not got time for Scylla. We'd have to speedrun it. I am not speedrunning it. Da 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 da. Like, I think about music, maybe I was going to make some sort of tune-up. I like just either 1 bar or 2 bar loops, and then like adding stuff to it and taking stuff away in a kind of acid way that you're no, or knob twiddling. You're no, it's not got a whole fucking verse chorus, like sort of, it's just like loops. I'm going to do Ableton for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And all I'm going to do is this dead simple 909 drum thing. Dead simple. Just this. With a clap every second beat. And that's it. That's it. That's all. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing else. See wavetable there? Not that. There it is. Just this. And... right? Just this and nothing else. There's your loop. Faster. 135 BPM, please. Faster than that, 140. Yep, that feels good. Kick. Let's turn the decay down a bit. Like that. Don't get right into the mixing. I think we need 10 dB. That's the wrong direction. Right. Right. Now here's the thing I want to do. Put a saturator on it to get that whole, and get a limiter on it as well. -1. In fact, make it -3. Whoops. -3. This is all I want to do. That, right? Now, put that decay down. There we go, that's that. Don't bother with the EQ. Nobody gives a fuck about that, right? Just get on with it. Right? Duplicate that. Whoops, it is it. Call that hats. Take that saturator off and that off. Right. That's open. That's just a minute, right? Is that the one that closed? Right. That's just the beginning. And then that just one clap, right? And then do something a wee bit funny with the no effects, but saturator or volume type of thing. And that's it. Just something dead simple. Something dead simple. Just the claps, that's it. Right. Notice how you can't hear the clap at all. Look at the average. See that in Ableton? The bright green, the light green is like the maximum volume it hits. The light green, I think, is like a kind of average volume. That's right up to the fucking max. Right, so see this? That clap. Here's what we need to do with that, right? So just take a second. Louder than that. Decay right down. Whoops, did the wrong thing. Clap. Claps there. Why is that? How can I make a clap so that? How can I make a clap so that it's not got that initial loud bit? The whole fucking thing is just flat. Fucking that'll do. Right, hold on. Clip on maybe. Right. Right, turn that down. We're getting somewhere, don't worry. We really are. Aye, something like that. Right. You see that kick? What if I just desaturate it just a wee bit more? Aye. Something like that. Right, now one last thing I want to do is the clap. That's what I'm doing. No tune. You know what I'm going to do? See the kick? See, because the kick has got so much saturation, it's not just this bassy thing. It's taking up the whole frequency. Look. Down, kind of lower, more saturated. Puts more higher frequencies in. And that clap, it's competing with it. Do you know what I'm going to do? See the clap? I'm going to move it slightly out. Back. Do you hear how it makes no difference? New game's coming right up. New game's coming right up. Now, who's ready for something utter... game's coming up. I've not done it. I've not finished it yet. Who's ready for something highly advanced in the Ableton? This is highly advanced stuff, though. This is like dynamic EQ stuff. This is serious fucking stuff. This serious stuff. You're not ready for this. Let's say the bass bit of the kick drum is down the low. Let's say the bass bit for the kick, right? Right, it's down there, right? Right? It's all that down there. Look how the volume goes, that there, right? Let's say I want to, that's essential. Let's say that's essential, right? And say this. That's a bit of fun. Right, this is the... that there. That's a bit of fun, right? That's a full kick, that's the fun, right? What if the clap which has got a higher frequency, sort of bit, oops, that there, right? What if this here, that sound for that clap, we think that's more important than that bit of that kick? How's about that when the clap happens, we turn down the volume of that? Now, you could sidechain, but I don't quite know how, I can't quite remember how to fucking actually sidechain depending on the frequency. Now, you could do multi-band compressor sort of thing. But I want to do this, and this is just one thing I'm doing. Now, how is it you do it? I'm glad you asked, because I can't fucking remember. It is... fuck, what is it? I saw it in a video. Get pensado. Right. First of all, this is how it sounds right now. See the hats? See the hats? As far as I'm concerned, the hats are too. See the hats? Look at the low frequency stuff there in the hats. We don't need that. That's getting in the way. That'll all build up. Listen to this. Listen. Do we need that? Maybe. Maybe. It's not what I want. That's me what I'm into. But I also don't want it being too high. Right. And you see the clap? My goal is this. I want to dip the high frequencies of that kick, that saturated kick. I want to do kind of like a low pass filter. Like that. When the clap happens. And that's going to make the kick. So you're still going to hear the kick drum, the bass it. But see the high stuff, you're not going to hear that when the clap happens. The clap's going to really cut through. Really cut through. Right? Okay? Now, the way I'm going to do it. The way I'm going to do it. Is a highly advanced, and this is with stock plugins. The way I'm going to do it is this. Does anybody remember? No, circumcised unicorn Kaseji thinks the subs? So says in our third year reader, do you have any wisdom to share from your wealth of earthly experience? You do what you feel. Cherry Neil thinks subs. No. I thought I had enough of a clap. Yes, nice one, Neil. Well said. Precision and Tom Gibbles Desert. Happy 990. Is it? Batty thinks the bits. Brownie thinks the sub. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. No, there's a clap, right? Why is this all brown? I want this to be. Right. What's the fucking thing? There's a technique. There's a fucking technique of doing it. Right, so there's the kick, right? And there's a low pass filter. I want. Right. I think it's going to sound shite. Some are saying sidechain, but that would sidechain the entire fucking thing. I think. I can't quite remember. I can't fucking remember. That would just dip the volume of the whole shebang. Toss an envelope on the filter. I can't remember. I can't bandpass on. I can't remember what it was. Right, listen. There is a thing that I put on By the way, this is not. This won't be worth it. It won't be worth it, right? But I want to do it anyway. I saw it in a video, right? I could just look up a fucking video actually, where you can affect like, mate, was it just the gain? Maybe it was just the gain. Was it the frequency? You can tell it affect between that thing and that thing. Do you know what? Do you know what that? You know what I'd be actually better off doing? Just sidechaining it, but you do the right. It's just I kind of see it visually. So if I did, I don't know if this is right. I do not know if this is fucking right. Right. I want, when the clap goes, to dip, to make that happen. To bring that in, only dependent on the, there's an EQ option in the compressor. Right, alright. Right, so if I do compressor, right, and I go who said that? Willie, what one again? I say again, I can't remember. There it is there, right, we got it. Right, side chain from the clap. Right, here's what we're going to do first. I'm just going to see, just first of all, it dipping the entire volume of the kick, depending on the clap, right? So I can actually just solo the kick and I should be able to hear it, right? Get that? Right? So it's dipping the volume. Right? It's dipping the volume of the kick every time a clap happens. Right? If I take that off, you can hear the clap better, right? Can you? I think you can. But it's also dipping the bass. It's also dipping the bass frequencies, the low frequencies of the kick. I don't need it to do that because the bass frequencies can still happen, nice kind of full volume, and it won't clash with that. So I only want it to sidechain the high frequencies, right? So there's the EQ. Somebody pointed it to me. Now let's see if we can actually make that out, right? Right. I think it is, right? Because that's a high pass filter there. No, wait. Is that what? No, it's the other way around, is it not? Is that compressing the high frequencies? Does that EQ mean? Right, basically, what do we hear? What do we hear what's happening? Aye. It's a high pass, so you hear the bass. What does that do again? That's the thing that's actually coming, right? That's it. What's that again? What does that Q do there in this context? of a high pass filter? Does it make it like sharply drop off or wider or what? I can't remember. I could just leave it in the middle. Fuck knows. You need a multi-band compressor? No, I don't. No, this is fine. This is fine. It's the width, but the width of what? With this high pass filter, the width of what exactly? I know if you're just doing a sort of bell or whatever the fuck it is, it'll make it this dead sharp. But in terms of, does it drop off? I mean, there's a dead low number, a dead low Q. In fact, you know what? Go to fucking EQ. I know I said this would be 5 minutes, but there you go. Let's see what's actually happening. Okay, you can't actually see because it takes ages to fucking drop down. That bass is getting affected. There was an easier option of just having 2 kicks. One has got a low pass filter. I know, but I just wanted to do it this way. That's affecting the bass. And without it, it's actually that. I wanted to actually have it like that, right? Right. Like without it, without it, and then with it, no, it's 2. You can actually just that's you know what that is? What? Shite. Don't say that. I spent a lot of time. I'm sorry, but it is. It is. You could just hear the clap, pure dip, and it completely defeats. I would like our money back. You can hear it. You can hear it dip it. You can hear it dipping it. The bass. You've done this wrong. Doesn't make any difference. What's that? What's that? What is that? Just put the fucking thing off. I'm not reading your fucking Star Wars wall of fucking text. Cuts copying fucking pasting it in. There's only one thing you need for a good song, and it's this. I'll put that kick down a wee bit lower. That's it. That's all you need. That gets everybody up. And then occasionally make the kick longer like this. Just do that. That's it. That's it. Mods, I'm hearing reports that you've done really, really well. Everybody, I have, no, it's too late, right? Still got 15 minutes left, but I have downloaded. I just want to give a wee taste of the games you've got coming up for you tomorrow. Quiz, no time for anything. No time for anything at all. Hi there, would like to offer you £10,000 for doing a HelloFresh sponsored stream. I've not actually got an email saying that in case you think I'm serious. That's why people, I feel the pressure. People go, I'm going to make stuff, going to make, like, try and make a film or write my books or do something like that, because they're like, you're so talented, you've got everything. It's such a shame to waste it. I've not got that, Limmy. I don't have that talent. You got it all. You've got all these amazing abilities. Music. You can make music. Make music. You could probably make a film, write a film. You know how to write all that. You've got this imagination. You'll be able to do all that. Just do some coding as well. Get Flash back, you know, I know it's changed into Adobe Animate CC, but get them to turn it back to Flash and bring it all back. Gonna do the tweets again where you did the fake WhatsApp conversations where you're telling your dad to kill himself or whatever the fuck it was. Bring that back. Post some videos where you look like you're having a wank. Just because I've got I've got all this. Vine, you heard Vine's coming back. Oh, you must be excited. No, that's in the past. That's that done. Bring back banter, rat. Exactly. Where's Malcolm? Lamamo. Thanks to sub. I remember, was it the third series of Limmy Show, remember? There was a reporter guy who made a sort of cameo, like he was on for just a one sketch. And he was doing like a weekend review at here, like Limmy Show. And he was on a radio programme after it, talking about his experience of being on Limmy Show and all that. And he got asked by the person presenting, who likes my stuff and everything, said, does he really do... It's almost like she asked something kind of like, so does he really direct it? Or something like that, right? And it's like, oh no, he's all over it. No, you can see. And I thought, what does that mean? What do you mean? And why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I be directing it when it says I'm directing it, when I say that I'm directing it, when it's there in the credits that I'm directing it? Why wouldn't I be? Do you think I'm lying? I'm fake? That somebody else actually does it? And I take it as a compliment. I choose to take it as you're hacking, you know, like that. There's no greater compliment, isn't there, no? Then after you've played a game against somebody, whatever it is. Thanks for allowing that, permitting that term there, Mr. Chips. Then somebody accusing you of hacking. I would actually be offended if they were like, he's definitely. Oh no, I can tell he looks like a director. What's that? You look like somebody who would know how to direct, and you've looked into it all. You calling me a neckbeard? Just come in and say it. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thanks to subs, resubs, the bits and the tips. Mods, thank you very much for the modding. No games today, just chit-chat. Solid chit-chat all the way through. How can you talk for 4 hours solid? Because when I'm talking about me, I can talk 24 hours solid when I'm talking about me. The more I've got about 7 games installed ready to go, I'm happy to play and bin. Play and bin. Play and bin. And that's a good thing, because then you can go like that. Good, because I like to look at that game. I think I'll play it. Now that he's no spoiled it. I can see what happens next. The system works. Put simply, it just works. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for the subs, the resubs. If I just said that, you fucking...
That one for the blooper reel.
Who'll sing happy birthday to a child on a special day?